This is TWiT.
Whether you choose S21 or S21 Plus, you're guaranteed a device that will change the way you navigate our world. But they're not the only revolutionary devices we're launching.
That's not all.
Introducing
One more thing.
Galaxy S21 Ultra.
All right, tell us why we're going to spend. Okay, so what do you think on price? Well, actually, The Verge probably already tells us price, but
yes.
I haven't looked at it yet. 1,400, somewhere around there. That's my guess. I haven't looked yet. So.
Sorry, correct. I've already spoiled it for you, possibly.
All right. So, and also those previous devices, the S21 and the S21 Plus, do not have the curved display. So they're, saving that for, I believe, for the Ultra. So if you like the curved display, you're going to have to spring some extra dollars to get it. You can see the camera bump is a steeper camera bump, which is pretty standard for the Ultra series, or the Ultra variant. That bump is always super deep, and that's just because they upgrade the camera system on the Ultra.
I was going to say the optical system on that is a little more complex.
Yes. Yeah, wow. Substantial for sure.
How impressive was that? There's a lot to unpack here. As you just heard from Uni,
I see what you did.
The S21 series turns everyday moments into extraordinary experiences. And Galaxy S21 Ultra takes it all up a notch. It's a smartphone built for people who want more freedom, more power, and more ways to shape the world around them. Our Ultra line has become synonymous with the best of the best in the Galaxy lineup. It's packed with our latest innovations, our most advanced technology, and our most seamless user experience. We built S21 Ultra with our most powerful processor, amazing display, and of course, our incredible pro-grade camera, so you never miss a single moment. As a new dad, I'm always taking photos of my 20-month-old son. I want to capture every memory, from his first steps to his first words. So I thought about investing in a DSLR. But with this phone, I don't need to. Galaxy S21 Ultra combines industry-leading hardware and software.
Nobody has time for
to
an
provide
SLR
a next-generation photo and video experience.
So true.
We built studio-quality camera gear right into the device.
We got one when we started.
Photos of Mona. I just don't have the time.
It's not the camera that you have on you. That's the thing.
Yes.
At the moment that the baby does the thing.
The 108 megapixel wide lens broadens the scope of what you can capture. The 12 megapixel ultra wide lens adds more detail to every picture you take.
This makes me want to go on a trip.
With our enhanced AI, the brand new dual telelens system creates a breakthrough in zoom quality.
Soon.
Our hardware and software teams work together to build a camera experience unlike any other. This is a true pro camera, and we're so excited to tell you more about it.
We carry our smartphones all the time, wherever we go. Whether posing for a family portrait, capturing incredible landscape, or even something unexpected, we naturally reach for our smartphones. And in all of these moments, we want to capture the best, high-quality photos and videos every time. But this can be difficult.
I'm reading through the price specs availability on Engadget, the article that was written by Sherilyn Lowe, and there's a mention of Samsung's space zoom feature, which lets you get super up close. I guess it was not very good in the last iteration, and that they brought that back in the S21 Ultra, a dual telephoto lens system, 3 times optical zoom, while the other goes up to 10 times optical zoom. And the phone will automatically switch between them depending on the range you're shooting at.
Okay.
In situations with
so the space zoom is 100 times zoom, which, in the previous models, it was kind of interesting that it could, but it never resulted really in photos that you would really want to keep. I mean, better than other devices, but that's not saying a lot because it's still, super, difficult to see what's going on. So I wonder if if this is like a combination of the two to get that far, or if the improvements will create a better image at 100x.
There's also a feature called Zoom Lock, which lets you keep your subject in the frame even if your hands shake.
Images produce noise.
That would be very helpful.
That would be very helpful.
Improved night mode, 4K video at 60 frames per second.
Nona binning technology. At the sensor stage, a set of 9 pixels are combined into one larger pixel, increasing each pixel's surface area for capturing light. This
See what I mean?
ensures the sensor gets
Whoever
enough light to
renders like
produce
the
bright, detailed photos,
visuals for
even in
this kind of
darker
explanation, they
And
do
in
it in a way
extreme
that like I'm not
darkness,
actually
when even the
learning
human
anything,
eye
but I
struggles to
feel
see.
so
The
taught.
S21 Ultra sensor is designed for a powerful night mode experience.
Like, oh
You're not
yes,
teaching
in
me
the
anything,
lab,
but
the
I feel so
pixels,
smart. Yeah.
yes.
Processed at
Right.
incredible speeds to eliminate noise and blur. Then, countless reams of data collected by the sensor are processed by an internal AI ISP algorithm to identify and preserve the subject's true shape and color tone. This is possible even in conditions of extreme darkness under 0.1 lux. The results are stunning. In the case of backlighting, especially when the subject is in motion, groundbreaking 12-bit HDR combines 2 simultaneously captured 10-bit frames into a single 12-bit output. This process not only eliminates motion blur, but also produces dynamic range 3 times wider than that of 10-bit color.
Extraordinary hardware sets the foundation to capture professional quality images in any situation. But hardware is only half the story. Powerful software maximizes the strengths and benefits of our incredible hardware. Zoom photography is one area where this harmony of hardware and software turns your picture into a masterpiece. Let's say you are on a hike and you come across an amazing view, but you can't actually get to the other side. What would you do? Would you give up? Well, you don't need to, because our space zoom will take you there. These are the kinds of moments that inspire our technology. It is this tight integration of innovative hardware and powerful software that allows us to realize our vision.
I mean, honestly, you were talking about zoom lock. That's actually a really useful feature. When you zoom into 100x, it's almost impossible to keep the thing that you're zooming in on stable because you're just so far pushed in. And really, at that point, you are doing a digital zoom. So that makes sense that they would give you the ability to say, that house is the thing that I want to stay focused on. Even if I'm shaking, you've still got the full image. The software is doing the locking for you. So I bet that'll be really useful.
But fitting 10 times optical zoom into the slim body of a smartphone is not easy. To make this possible, 2 precise folds are incorporated into the lens
I gotta
design
tell you,
to
this
minimize
is just
thickness and
making
length.
me want to
Mirrors direct light across
be at a
sharp
tech event.
angles
I
and
didn't
pathways
think
to
this would
produce pro-level
do that.
magnification
Just to
without
test
the
that.
need
have
for
that.
lens equipment.
But
Yeah.
The
I,
end result is a powerful,
you know, it's been a
yet
really hard
compact,
time, and
double-folded lens
having this
that fits
is.
perfectly within a small space.
I know
From
for a lot
10
of
to
folks it might
100
seem very
times zoom.
trivial, but you
Image
know, this
quality
is a
boosted
constant
by
part of our
powerful
job
super
that
resolution AI. At one push of the
I
shutter,
guess I'm just
up
very
to
thankful
20
for right now.
frames are captured and
Yeah.
even with all the
Instantaneous
buzzwords being
speeds.
spouted out.
Advanced AI then evaluates and corrects thousands of fine details to produce detailed images even at high magnification levels. And when shooting at high magnifications, Zoom Lock uses intelligent software to set the image
You know,
in
I
place
gotta say, I
so
would
you
really
can
could have
shoot
used this
with minimal
yesterday.
shake.
The goats are on the hill right
the
now.
Galaxy S21
by my
Ultra
house,
provides hardware
and
Sounds like a
software
song.
excellence
Goats.
up to
I
100
was trying to take
times zoom.
pictures of them
But
with the
Zoom
OnePlus
experience
8,
covers more than
just the regular
long-distance
OnePlus
shooting.
8, and
Yeah.
The
even
4-lens
zooming
optical
in, it
system
was
provides
just
a range of
so,
optimized
it was
focal
too
lengths,
jaggedy
including
for
one
even
Yeah.
an
macro
Instagram
shots.
story.
Yeah. No doubt you'd
The
get better
S21
images
Ultra's
with
camera
this.
uses its laser
Even if you were at
autofocus
100x,
sensor
they'd
to
be
measure
better than what you
distance
get out of
between
a
lens and
OnePlus,
subject in real time.
device
If
zooming
an
all the way
object
in.
within
But
30 centimeters
would you
is
end up with
detected,
something
the
that
camera
that is more than?
automatically switches
I guess all you were
to a
expecting was an
12
Instagram
megapixel
post, so that's
ultra-wide
fine. But
lens. Now with
it's you still don't end up with an image that you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's amazing. I'm gonna hang that on my wall.
Yeah, exactly. If I
Combining
can't share it on
top-of-the-line
Instagram, then
hardware
it's
with
not doing the job,
groundbreaking, newly
quite
evolved
frankly.
software.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
obvious.
Galaxy S21 Ultra captures incredible details, all with just a press of the shutter.
Galaxy S21 Ultra's camera is for people who appreciate the best of the best. It's for pro photographers and videographers, for people who live for the details, and for everyone who enjoys taking extraordinary pictures. S21 Ultra has the most power we've ever built into a smartphone camera, giving you the freedom to shoot and edit your favorite moments to make them even more memorable. You'll be able to capture incredible 12-bit RAW files in Pro mode. This phone has 3 times more dynamic range than photos on the S20.
I'm seeing a
so
lot
you won't
of
miss a single detail.
commentary
But your
about how
photos
this just feels
are
like a
just the
redux
beginning.
of last year's
S21
Galaxy
Ultra
S20 event,
offers the
and
best
that this
quality
just feels
video
more like a
ever
spec
on
bump,
a smartphone.
like a slight
Our
improvement
S21
over
Ultra will
what
let you
was
shoot
kind of,
4K video
you know,
at 60 frames
wobbly
per second
and
with
not
every lens on your phone.
fully baked last
Front,
year.
tele, wide, ultra-wide lens alike.
Which makes
Let's
sense.
take a look.
I mean, it's 2021. It's the beginning of the year. This is very fast. It feels like just yesterday we were covering the Galaxy S20.
Yeah. Well, yeah, really, especially considering the fact that, Samsung moved up this announcement at least a month and a half, if not close to 2 months earlier than they normally do it.
Yep.
So, yeah. But I'm curious to see how this will work with Samsung to have even more of the calendar year to sell their flagship. This definitely gives them more time before we get to what I suspect will be the middle to mid end of the year announcement, which will be all about their experimental devices, the folds and all that kind of stuff.
So we're building our Galaxy smartphones to establish a whole new kind of cinema, mobile filmmaking. Our advanced smartphone cameras give artists the agility to shoot what they want and push boundaries of what they can create. And we're excited to continue to grow the With Galaxy community around the world. Whether you're directing a film or taking photos of your family, the content you capture with S21 Ultra will be incredible. And you'll be able to store it effortlessly thanks to Microsoft OneDrive integration. If you start filming a masterpiece on your phone, you can upload it to OneDrive.
This just reminded me I need to replenish
Galaxy
my Microsoft
S21 Ultra
OneDrive
is a
because
bold
I'm out of
device
room.
that delivers the best of the best. And we designed it to look just as bold and iconic, from its sleek frame to its stunning matte finish. It's a masterstroke in design. And we created a striking color to match. Introducing Phantom Black.
When it comes to design, black isn't just a color. It's all colors in one. It's bold, yet understated. Black is classic.
Is it?
Style, luxury, elegance itself. For designers, black is the most difficult color to create.
I love black. I love a black on black
To
car.
understand its
But I gotta tell you, I don't love a black on black
all
phone.
the ways it is used in cars.
We've just seen so many black phones over the years.
Yeah, I'm just tired of black. That's what I've been seeing
Black
all my
comes
life
in many
thus
different
far.
shades.
And there's been a lot of colorful phones coming out the last couple of years.
Perfect.
Exactly.
A lot of
We
more
aspire
options.
To craft a
I've
black
seen
that
what you can
stays
do.
True at every angle and reflection of light. In our quest, we conducted countless tests. We examined molding, the process to create color patterns, vapor deposition, the process to create the reflective layer. We even
Our
examined glass
employees
etching.
work in a smoky lab
Nothing was
with no
quite right.
ventilation.
Our
And
experiments
always move
Figure out
around in
color
slow motion.
Any process we added only reduced the black's intensity. To reach the color that encompasses all others, we found that less is more. We needed to subtract.
Okay.
Removing
This
the
is
traditional
so-
processes was
Like
an
when you go
extreme,
up to the, you
uncompromising
have like
gesture.
all the
But we
big
needed to
red
break
line
new
going
ground.
through and you go, you
We
just
put all
grab
our
that
focus
one
on just
little
2
piece of
parts
evidence.
the
It's gonna just
film
bring this case
and
to a
haze
close.
glass.
It's right there.
First, we built the film base with new materials, creating a black that absorbs almost all light. Then, we worked to find the perfect haze formula. We varied times of etching, changed the thickness of the glass, and even tested different mixtures and concentrations of the etching solution. Finally, we had a breakthrough. We discovered an optimal haze glass that preserves a deep, resonant black.
Okay.
One that shows the color.
This better be really cool looking in person because they are really talking it.
The result
Yeah, I
of
know,
all these
it's
efforts
really-
is the Galaxy S21 Phantom Black. Strong, fluid, and modern. We fashioned this singular black not by adding more, but by using less.
I mean, look, I'm sure it looks really cool and sleek in person.
Unforgettable and unapologetic.
But wow, they just spent 5 minutes talking about the color black.
Exactly. I just watched a whole
Phantom Black is our boldest color
Aaron
yet.
Sorkin
The most
directed
advanced, innovative phone we've ever
Phantom
made.
Black.
S21 Ultra is an epic experience in and of itself. That best-in-class experience continues with S21 Ultra's display. From shooting incredible videos to watching and sharing them, this display lets us do all the things we love. The Galaxy S21 series boasts intelligent displays that save power and optimize your viewing experience. And S21 Ultra is our most intelligent display yet. We found an organic structure that starts the groundwork of our AMOLED display, and we've applied this newly discovered material to S21 Ultra. With this innovation, we've managed to reduce power consumption in this device, even as we provide an improved viewing experience in high resolution. As you switch between videos or pause to check emails, your phone will automatically shift between 10 and 120 hertz to optimize your viewing experience. At the same time, our improved super smooth scrolling experience in WQHD+ resolution will keep up with you. You'll get all these capabilities in the brightest, most vivid display we've ever built in a
consumers
smartphone.
won't really
This powerful device has a 6.8-inch
notice
display
immediately. I want to
with a
see
peak
how
brightness
this is
of
going to affect
1,500
battery
nits.
life.
With a
having
dynamic
the
AMOLED
system
2X
constantly
screen on our
monitoring
S21 Ultra,
for
you'll have our
the
most
situation
stunning
at
display
hand.
experience yet. 25% brighter than Galaxy S20 Ultra, with 50% more contrast
And sometimes I
100%
wonder
color
if
volume.
having an
A
even
more
brighter
accurate,
display is
realistic
really
color.
the best thing for
S21
us as
Ultra's
human
display
beings.
is our most advanced
You mean on
ever.
our eyes?
And we
or-
made sure
Yeah.
every part of your experience will match it.
Well, I know
That's
that when
why
I'm
we're
outside in
introducing
the bright
Wacom
sunshine
technology
that
to
I can't
S21
Yeah,
control,
I
I
know.
want my
That's
phone
the
to
other
be
thing.
bright enough.
S-series device compatible with the S Pen. For all the Galaxy Note users out there,
But
you know that
that's
the S Pen
probably,
is more than just
part
a
of
pen.
the adaptive
It puts
system
precision
is
at your
that when
fingertips.
you
Oh, look,
are
there's the
out
S
in the
Pen.
bright,
in charge
bright
of your
sun.
mobile experience.
Oh, yeah?
You can use it to write, draw, and make more precise edits. We're introducing 2 new independent S Pens today. The standard model, now
Independent.
bigger with a more comfortable grip, and the more advanced S Pen Pro.
Okay.
The S Pen Pro lets you take advantage of all the great Bluetooth features you've come to love, like using Air Actions to snap a photo remotely, control your music player, or click through a presentation. With just the S Pen Pro, you'll be able to use all these amazing features across our latest S Pen supported Galaxy devices. The S
Which
Pen for
are-
S21 Ultra will be available at launch, and the S Pen Pro will be available later this year. We're working with industry-leading pen companies to design S Pen and S Pen Pro models that show off your style. S21 Ultra is the only model in the S21 series compatible with the S Pen, because S21 Ultra is crafted to be extraordinary at every level, with unrivaled performance, design, and capabilities. You can get your very own Ultra device on January 29th for $11.99. And you'll be able to make it truly your own and choose among 3 gorgeous backplate colors that match the unique camera deco pattern. If you choose the S21 Plus, you can pick between 2 stunning colors with a delicate rose gold shell.
A lot
These
of
colors
folks,
will
I
be
think,
available
are
exclusively
excited
from
about the S Pen
Samsung.com
compatibility
in select
because it
countries.
opens it up to
However
more
you personalize
than
your
one
phone,
device.
it'll be a one-of-a-kind device to
And
give you
they're
for sure.
still
one-of-a-kind
having that
experiences.
like top
Let's
tier
take one more look.
device that is specifically for the Pro S Pen and specifically for a particular subset of user. But otherwise, my understanding is anybody can get an S Pen now and draw on the screen, at least the basic one.
Well, yeah, and so that S Pen support is only in the Ultra, though, right? Like, my understanding, unless I'm missing something, you couldn't do the S Pen with the S21 and the S21 Plus, I don't think.
S21 Ultra will help you stay productive
I'm gonna-
and embrace
I'm gonna
brand new adventures in 2021.
Scan
Wondering
very
on that.
quickly and
From
see
the
what's
Yeah.
going on with
finish and
this.
our brightest, smartest display, to cameras powered by a revolutionary sensor
I need
and our
a
most
mirror.
powerful chip, to our first ever S Pen compatibility on a Galaxy S device. S21 Ultra charts a new course in the
Yeah,
mobile
so it sounds
category
like the Ultra
to
is
make
the
your
only one
every
that gets the S
experience
Pen
better.
support.
The S21 series will change everything, so you can express yourself however you want and capture your world in our best ever quality. No matter which model you choose, it's a revolution in smartphone technology, and it's a revelation in how we live our lives. With Galaxy devices, you can make every day easier and every experience more epic